Here at Sumitomo Rubber South Africa, the proud manufacturer of Sumitomo, Falcon and Dunlop branded tyres, we take health and safety very seriously. In fact, we start every presentation with a safety message and what that message means to us. And as part of safety awareness, every year we have a company safety slogan competition, and our 2020 slogan is, "Safety is a small investment for a secure future." And I'd just like to add to South Africa, stay home, stay safe, and together we can beat the coronavirus. As mentioned in the introduction, we have an additional 5 funds to discuss today. There's a Covid-19 TERS, the Temporary Employer-Employee Relief Scheme, Giving for Hope, Spaza Shop Support Scheme, Youth Micro Enterprise Relief Fund, and Youth Business Relief Fund. This is on top of the 6 funds that we discussed in episode 1, so bringing the total number of funds that we've identified to date to 11. We do, however, ask you to please read through the SRSA disclaimer at the end of this presentation. Let's start with the first slide of episode 2, Covid-19 Temporary Employer-Employee Relief Scheme, otherwise referred to as Covid-19 TERS. This is administered by the Department of Employment and Labour and has a total fund value of 30 billion rand, which was provisionally earmarked. However, as we know from last night's address by the President, more money has been allocated to this fund. The target market are UIF registered employers that are unable to pay the full salaries of their employees during the lockdown period. The Labour Department are encouraging employers to apply on behalf of their employees for the process to be faster and to avoid the fund being overwhelmed by individual applications. Your business must be registered with the UIF, comply with the TERS application process, and the closure of your business must be directly linked to the COVID-19 pandemic. TERS is a relief benefit from the UIF, specifically to cover salaries of employees of businesses who are forced to stop or reduce operations due to the COVID-19 lockdown. The employee benefits will be capped to a maximum amount of 6,730 Rand and 56 cents per employee per month, with the maximum salary being taken into account in calculating the benefits being 17,712 Rand per month. An employee will be paid in terms of the income replacement rate sliding scale of between 38% and 60% as provided in the Unemployment Insurance Act. There is a very good informative user guide to which you can access via the hyperlink below. Employers are to apply for the COVID-19 TERS benefit by sending an email to covid19ters@labour.gov.za. Thereafter, you will get an automatic response outlining the application process, which will include a letter of authority, a memorandum of agreement between the UIF Bargaining Council and yourselves, the employer, and there will be a prescribed template in which they will request critical information from you, including payroll evidence for the last 3 months and confirmation of bank account details. So please go to the department website at www.labour.gov.za, and here we ask you to update yourselves through the user guide and department website to get the latest application requirements and benefits. Or you can phone the UIF hotline number 012-337-1997. The second funding scheme is Giving for Hope. This is administered by the Willerton Group in partnership with Alberca Bank and other South African businesses. There's a total fund value of 100 million Rand. As stated, the fund is administered by Alberca Bank, with all lending being fully Sharia compliant and meeting FICA and other banking regulations. The target market is local, small, medium and micro enterprises, SMMEs, and your business must be socially responsible. It must be Sharia compliant, with an annual turnover of less than 20 million Rand per annum, must have a minimum of 5 employees, and please note the maximum loan amount will be limited to 1 million Rand per applicant. It is open to all South African registered businesses operating within the borders of South Africa. It's open to all members of all sectors, races, genders, and religious groups, and security will be required for each loan applicant. The foundation will provide SMMEs with interest, profit, and admin cost-free loans for a period of 2 years, with repayments commencing after the first year in 12 monthly installments. Successful loan applicants will be required to open an account with Alberca Bank free of any charges except for cash deposit fees. For qualification criteria, supporting documentation, and the application form, please visit the fund website listed below at https://givingforhope.co.za. The next fund is the SRSA Shops and General Traders Support Scheme. This is administered by the Department of Small Business Development in partnership with Nedbank and has a total fund value of 500 million rand. The department has finalized an agreement with Nedbank to support SRSA Shops and General Traders on the back of the Cooler Credit Guarantee Scheme of the Small Enterprise Finance Agency, SEFA. Target market are registered SRSA Shops and General Traders who will qualify for the fund relief. You must be a South African citizen and in possession of a valid trading permit, including a temporary permit or business license in the case of a general trader. The qualifying business must be willing to accept assistance to register with CIPC, SARS, and UIF prior to approval to participate in this scheme. You will also be assisted in registering your business on the SMME-SA database. You must operate a business banking account. There are 5 support measures applicable to this fund. Networking and purchasing power, bulk buying on the pre-approved basket of goods from pre-selected wholesalers, which includes goods manufactured by local SMMEs. Number 2 is working capital and credit facility. They will provide working capital and credit facility for the buying initiative through a network of selected wholesalers. Number 3 is the business management skills support through training and support on bookkeeping, inventory management, customer service, and business enabling tools. Number 4 is environmental health and food safety standards. They will support SRSA owners to meet the health and occupational health and safety standards. And lastly, legal compliance to assist with CIPC, SARS, and UIF registration and compliance. But your business must be registered at https://smemesa.gov.za before any process will start. So please ensure that you fully understand all of the application criteria. And for assistance or inquiries, you can call 0860 663 7867. You can email SRSA support@dsbd.gov.za or go to one of the websites below. However, our recommendation would be that you go to www.dsbd.gov.za. The next fund is the Youth Micro Enterprise Relief Fund. This is administered by the National Youth Development Agency, the NYDA, and the total fund value is unknown at this stage. The target market are all youth-owned enterprises which might not qualify for other funds and are negatively impacted by Covid-19. All youth enterprise owners are encouraged to apply for this fund, most especially informal traders. Some of the application criteria include that your business must be in existence and in operation for a minimum period of 6 months prior to lockdown. Your business must be CIPC registered unless it's an informal business. Must be able to prove 3 months financial statements and proof of banking details not older than 6 months, as well as the impact on your business of Covid-19. The NYDA is providing a relief fund to youth-owned enterprises for a period of 3 months. The relief fund is capped at 10,000 Rand per qualifying business, and if granted will be a once-off amount. The fund is to cover business operational costs only, with an application period being between the 20th of April and the 30th of May 2020. The applicant will need to provide evidence of the following. The enterprise is owned by youth, that is, an owner between the ages of 18 and 35 years, must be owned by South African citizens, they are residing in South Africa, and the business operates within the borders of South Africa. For more information and to download the application form, please go to http://nyda.co.za. With completed application forms must be submitted via email to the branch or district office closest to you. This information is also available on the NYDA website. The next fund is the Youth Business Relief Fund. This is administered by the Youth Chamber of Commerce and Industry of South Africa, the YCCISA. We weren't able to find a fund value at this time. The target market are young business people, either formal or informal, negatively affected by Covid-19. They state that all youth businesses are encouraged to apply, most especially informal traders. And to be considered, you must be a South African citizen, be between the ages of 18 and 35, and have an existing business. The fund is intended to assist young entrepreneurs by way of assistance with operational costs, labor costs, rental costs, etc. However, we weren't able to find out whether it was grant funding or loans, or what the minimum or maximum assistance will be. There are different documents required for formal and informal applications, so please visit http://youthbusinessfund.co.za, or you can email them on info@youthbusinessfund.co.za. An application should be forwarded to applications@youthbusinessfund.co.za.